Hey, come on in. I got some stuff I want to talk about today. Who's in the live? Tell me who you are. Drop something in the chat so I know who you are. Well, as people are coming in, I want to talk about this jewel right here. I have tried, well, this is my favorite perfume, and I have tried all the dupes and the inspired by, so you don't have to. Like, I've tried mostly all of them. Some of them, a lot of them I love, a lot of them not so much, but I have fallen in love with this particular DNA, and I want to share what I have tried. I have a whole tray over here, and then I also have boxes to show you what some of the packaging looks like. And so we'll be talking about this DNA in this live and all of the inspired buys and the dupes. So like I have the Latafa Eclair, the Latte Abiad, I have perfume oils, I have lotions, I have all the things. And like I said, I have the packaging to show you so you know what it looks like. When I tell you these perfume houses are doing their big one when it comes to how they package perfume, that's what I want to talk about. Hi, hey everyone, come on in. Hey, come on in. So if you are a perfume lover like me, this will be the perfect live stream for you because I got a lot of things that I want to show you. And like I said, for those who are just coming into the chat, we're going to be talking about Bianco Latte and all of the dupes and inspired buys. I've tried the ones that you've probably heard of, maybe some that you haven't heard of. And a lot of them I have kept. And so with this Bianco Latte, you know, it has notes of caramel. I think it only has 5 notes: caramel, honey, coumarin, vanilla, and musk, I believe. And this is my very favorite perfume of all time. It's also expensive. This bottle here costs $150. And so I've gone down this rabbit hole of trying to chase all of the dupes and the inspired buys so that I don't have to keep purchasing this bottle. I think this is like maybe my 3rd bottle. So let's talk about the first one that I have, and it's probably one that you all are very familiar with. And I have my perfume tray right here on the side, but Latafa Eclair. And this is probably one that you've heard about the most, Latafa Eclair. I love it. And so this also has most of the same notes. Like I said, Bianco Latte has 5 notes. I think Eclair maybe has 7 or 8. And because I'm on my phone, I can't look it up. I might look it up on my laptop. But like I said, this is Latafa Eclair. I don't know how many bottles of this that I've purchased, several bottles. And then when you purchase it, it comes in a box like this. And so, you know, practical boxing. So this is Latafa Eclair. I love this this fragrance here. This goes on really, really sweet. It's very, very similar to Bianco Latte and the DNA, probably one of the closest. And then you can get this TikTok, Amazon I get mine for less than 30 bucks. And then of course, once the live is over, I'll link everything below. But you said it's big. Yeah, this is a big bottle. This is a 3.4 ounce, I do believe, and it's less than $30, and it smells wonderful. So this is my first one. And like I said, that's Latafa Eclair. It smells really, really good. For me, I find that it lasts a lot longer in my clothes. How much does it cost again? Well, I got mine on Amazon for about $28. 28 bucks. And like I said, once the live is over, everything that I have here, most of these things I'll link below for you to purchase. But this, great bang for your buck. And the longer it sits, the sweeter it gets. And for me, this lasts a lot longer in my clothes than it does on the skin. Actually, it lasts forever in the clothes. Say, for instance, like I had on a pair of pants today. I sprayed my pants today, and I'll do laundry this weekend on Sunday. It'll still be very prominent in my clothes. So this is one of my favorites. So once again, that's Latafa Eclair. Does it have the notes on the box by chance? I don't think it has the notes on the box. So that's my first one. The second one, and I was going to try and do this in order of how, you're welcome. Reading books, you're so welcome. I was going to try to do them in order how I've purchased them, but I've gotten so many. I have purchased like 10 or 11 dupes and inspired by. So I honestly, I can't remember the order in which I bought them. So I'm just going to show you what I have. So the second one that I want to show you is White Milk 2.0. And thank you so much for the like. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. White Milk 2.0. This is a Dua brand fragrance, and you can see how much I've used it. The dent is there. Hey, how you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Hi. White Milk 2.0. This is a Dua brand fragrance. I think I purchased this for about 33, 36 bucks. You can tell I have really enjoyed it because the dent is there. Oh, you said you had so many duds on perfumes. And you know what? Sometimes you can get duds. I have found that when I purchase on TikTok, you can do returns on TikTok. So if I'm doing blind buy purchases, TikTok is pretty safe to purchase from because you can do returns, and I have found it that way. But I don't know, have you ever smelled Bianco Latte before, or anything close to it? Because if you like this DNA, everything that I'm showing you in this live, I'm pretty sure that you're going to love. But like I said, the second one that I want to show you is the White Milk 2.0. This is a Dua brand fragrance. And everything that I'm showing you today, I get lots and lots of compliments on. Like, I wore this to the gym, and I mixed it with Choco Musk. Now, this isn't a DNA. This isn't in the DNA of Bianco Latte, but this layers so well with so many things. But I had these two things on together at the gym, and the guy at the gym, he said, "Oh my gosh, you smelled so good when you walked in." And this is what I was wearing. So White Milk 2.0 is another dupe. I also have That Girl Viral Vanilla. And so this is an Oksha brand. And not only do I have the perfume, but I also have the oil. You know that they've come out with a perfume oil. And so I have these two together. I think I have the box for the oil. This is how the oil came, the packaging. You slide it out, and that's where the oil was. And so the packaging was, or is, really, really nice. And so that's Oksha White Milk 2.0. This has a marshmallow scent, I do believe, but it's really good. I will say this is muskier than, what am I talking about? It's muskier than Bianco Latte, but it is sweet. It does dry down a little sweeter, but this is leaning more musk. It has a little more spice, but it does smell really, really good. What I can say about Bianco Latte, it is super heavy, it is super dense, it is super creamy. And a lot of people say that you should not wear it in the summertime because it's so warm. I'm going to be honest, I wear it year round because it's my favorite perfume. 100% of the time when I wear this perfume, I get compliments. So, but I've calmed down on how much I spray it. But like I said, this is That Girl Viral Vanilla. This is an Oksha brand, and this smells very good too. So let's see here. What else do I have? I have Cream Velvet. Oh my gosh. This has a licorice, a butter, and an amber notes, and the Cream Velvet box. This is my backup. And so I haven't even opened this. But this is the box that it comes in. And when you open it up, you slide it out. And the perfume is inside the box. This is so heavy. This bottle is also very inexpensive. Everything that I'm showing you all, the most that I paid for any of these dupes or inspired buys was maybe, the most expensive one was 70 bucks, but everything else is $40 and below. And so this is the cream velvet. And this is really, really sweet. This has a butter note. In addition to the notes that Bianco Latte has, this has a butter note, a licorice note, and an amber note. And that butter note really, really comes through. It really comes through. But it's very smooth. It's very nice. And the amber note shines through a lot, but this is very sweet. I will say, for me, the projection isn't as good for the cream velvet. It really much is a skin scent on me. So I like to layer this. I like to put on a perfume oil with this so that this lasts a little bit longer. So when I wear my perfume oil, which is also in the DNA, this is an Arabian perfume oil here. And this is Itir al-Harir. And when I tell you this is concentrated, this is concentrated. I put this on my pulse points and it really, really projects. And when I put these two together, it lasts all day. It lasts all night. I get so many compliments. So once again, this is Cream Velvet, an excellent inspired by, another inspired by perfume oil. Like I said, this is an Arabian fragrance house, and I'll link everything in the description box once the live is over so that you all have all the deets on that. Let's see, what else do we have? Latte Abiad. Oh my gosh. Latte Abiad smells so good. Where's the box? Where's my Latte Abiad box? I guess I threw it away. This is Latte Abiad. This bottle is huge. Another 3 ounce. Oh my goodness. This is a lighter version. If I could think about it, this leans more... It's definitely not as dense and heavy as Bianco Latte. So if you wanted a summer alternative, I would say this would be a spring. Well, I mean, if you're a person who switches your fragrances for the seasons, a lot of people say that this is a better option for the spring and the summer months. Very heavy bottle, very inexpensive. It has the exact same notes, if I'm not mistaken, as Bianco Latte. And it smells amazing. And then with that, I got this from a site called Triple Traders, but you can also get it on Amazon. There is an oil that goes along with it. These smell identical. There it is right there. These smell identical. And so this is called, if you can see the tag here, that's called Bianco Latte. Bianco Latte. Again, this is a perfume oil and very, very concentrated. A little bit goes a long way. So I put this on my pulse points and then I layer with the Latte Abiad. These smell identical. And when I tell you, this lasts all day on the skin, all day in my clothes. At least it does for me. But these two also smell really, really good. So this is Latte Abiad, and this is, like I said, a Middle Eastern fragrance house. Okay, I'll put that back. Let's see. I don't know if you've heard of the brand Hey Sugar, but this is a Bianco Latte. And this bottle, I got this on Amazon. I think I paid 16 or 18 bucks for this. I'm going to be honest, I don't know that I would purchase. Well, clearly you see I've used it because the dent is there. I don't know that I would purchase this again. Maybe. I wear this to the gym. I feel like it's a good kind of throw on scent if I don't want to use, you know, Big Mama or any of my ones that maybe cost 30, 40, the one that I have $70. This cost me 16 or 18 bucks on Amazon. And so this is a good, it's, you can keep it, well, in the hot months. I would not suggest keeping it in your car because that's not good for the fragrance, but you can toss it in your gym bag, toss it in your purse, spray it for the gym. And this works really well. And so, like I said, this is a Hey Sugar brand and it's called Bianco Latte. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. Oh my goodness, press the screen. Oh, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for subbing. Thank you so, so much. But like I said, this is Bianco Latte. Very inexpensive bottle. There's another brand that I haven't called. It's called Larie Fragrances, I believe. And the packaging looks very, very similar. I have not tried the Larie inspired by Bianco Latte, but I have tried the Hey Sugar brand. And for the money, I think it's worth to try. If you are interested in trying and you don't want to break the bank and you just want to try something simple to kind of get an idea of what that DNA is like, I think this is a safe buy. Not spending a lot of money, and then if you don't like it, you haven't wasted much money. So once again, this is the Hey Sugar brand Bianco Latte. Let's see. What else do I have here? Y'all, look at how beautiful this bottle is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's so, so pretty. So this is the box that it comes in. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. I'm just going to show you all on the screen. And the packaging, oh my goodness. You open it up and of course it lays down in the box like that. Isn't that pretty? The packaging is top tier. So I got it. Open it up. This fragrance, for me, this has, it does have jasmine. And for me, the jasmine is very, very prominent. Yeah, it is nice. It's a beautiful box. He said, I like a soft, light smell. If you like soft and light, Bianco Latte isn't for you, but some of these inspired buys would be for you. This is softer and lighter than the Bianco Latte. I will also say this Latte Abiad is definitely softer and nicer. But like I said, oops, sorry. I'm sitting at my glass desk. Sorry to making all that noise. I would try this to see if you like it. Like I said, truly inexpensive. But this bottle is beautiful. This bottle cost me, I got it on sale. TikTok is always having a sale. But I got this in a car air freshener like for less than 30 bucks. And this is a huge, huge bottle. Oh, what have you tried? You said you've been picking loud, smelly perfumes. Well, I'm curious, what have you tried? Because I'm curious to know what your DNA is. And because I've been talking a lot, let me ask some questions before I move on any further. Let's engage the chat. Because this is the last one that we just finished talking about. What are some of the fragrances that you've tried that have been loud and smelly? And I see that your name is reading books. I'm also curious, what are some of your favorite books that you have tried? I've tried sample ones like Sticks. I haven't heard of that. Do you like fruity, floral, woody? Do you like to smell like cakes, cookies, and pies? Red Door. Red Door. That's loud. Okay. Tell me what you like. Do you like to smell fresh? Okay, fruity. You like fruity. I'm not a huge fan of fruity fragrances on me, but I love how they smell on other people. So do you like the strawberries and the raspberries and the cherries and things of that nature? Is that what you like to smell like? Oh, you said it was an accident. Yeah, you have to be careful. Okay. You like the cherries and the strawberries. Yeah, you got to be really, really careful. pierce my nose. I did have a nose piercing. I had a nose piercing. Hey, Adrian. I had a nose piercing for, oh, no Jasmine's. I had a nose piercing for several years, actually. And my mom, she was like, just please take it out. She didn't like it, so I took it out. But I had a nose piercing for several years. You have to be careful with reading books. You have to be very, very careful with jasmine, because if it's too much, it can be, you said do it again. I promised my mom, she said, please don't get any more piercings or ink on my skin, because I have 2 tattoos. I had a nose piercing, and she didn't like them. She wanted me to take it out, so I did. But jasmine, like I said, this perfume here that I was just showing, this for me, initially spraying, you can really, really smell that jasmine. And the dry down is much, much sweeter, but I still get more of that jasmine than I actually do, especially in the beginning, the caramel and the vanilla. And so I don't know that you would like this one that much, because the jasmine is more prominent in this. But as this one sits on my skin, that dry down to the caramel and vanilla is very, very nice. And this is very long lasting. And I showed the box again. Here is the box. Like I said, the packaging came inside here. I saw this old lady in the frozen food section. I asked her what was the name of her what was the name of her perfume. I guess you like what she had on. Do you remember the name of what she said of her perfume was? Tell me if you remember the name. Anybody else in the chat who wants to tell me what are your favorite perfumes? What are the notes that you like to smell? It's obvious what I like to smell like. Vanilla is my favorite. Vanilla is my absolute favorite. Favorite. And I have fallen in love with caramel, honey, milk. I like sweet, creamy. I don't like fruity. I don't like floral. I like vanilla. I like caramel, which leads me to the other one that I've tried. This is called Caramel Cream by Anash. She said Red Door, and it's better to get the meal. Oh, she said Red Door gets the men. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe it was working for her. Maybe the Red Door was working for her. I'm not a Red Door girl. This is more of my wheelhouse. But this is Caramel Cream. And I'm going to show you the box that Caramel Cream came in. So it was like a box inside of a box inside of a box. So once I got past the first box, then this is what it comes in. Is it upside down? No, it's right side up. And some of these boxes do have the notes on them. Okay. Like I said, it was inside. So this is the first box. You open the box, and then there's a box inside of a box. So then you pull the box out. And this is what the inside of the first box looks like. And then you get to the next box. And y'all, look at the inside of that packaging. So it was sitting down inside of the box like that. I mean, it has like its own little bed and everything. Isn't this nice? I had to save the boxes to show you all. The packaging is just, it's top tier. It's beautiful. But this is Caramel Cream. I wore this today. I wore this Caramel Cream today. Got a compliment immediately. This is another huge bottle. This is my most expensive dupe or inspired by. And this one cost me 70 bucks, but it, oh my gosh. You see how it sprays? That atomizer is so good. It's a beautiful bottle. Ooh, that smells so good. Got a compliment immediately on this when I wore this today. And I'm going to show you some of my layering combos as well. But I wore this today and then I paired it. This has the exact same notes as Bianco Latte. And when I tell you that these are almost identical, they are almost identical. What I will say, nothing is touching Bianco Latte in terms of density and creaminess. This gets me the most compliments. Hands down, nothing is getting me complimented more than Bianco Latte. But baby, this one right here, it's very, very close. I got a compliment in the library, but forgot the name of the perfume. You gotta figure out what it is that you got the compliment on. That's my favorite compliment. When someone tells me I smell good, that is my favorite compliment. Or, you know, you walk past someone and your scent trail and it turns ahead and they have to come behind you and tell you you smell good. Nothing beats that kind of compliment. That's my favorite compliment. But this is Caramel Cream by a company called, or a fragrance house called Inash or Inash. And oh my gosh, heavy bottle, top quality. I mean, it's heavy. Very good quality. Very, very nice fragrance. Okay, you like thrillers and suspense and some horror. Okay. What are some of your favorites? Oh, true crime. True crime. If you had to name your top 3 books that you have read of all time, what would they be? Top 3. Okay, you like Stephen King. I want to know what your top 3 books are. I have a friend, she is an avid reader. She's an avid reader. She stays reading something. I like to read articles and read for information. I love reading the Bible and, you know, studying the Bible or whatever, but she is an avid reader and she's always reading something. So like, I watched all the Game of Thrones and I watched the House of Dragon. She read all of the books for, oh yes, Terry McMillan, Mama, oh my gosh. Amazing. That book is so good. I read that years ago. Like I was on this whole Terry McMillan kick. I love Terry McMillan books. Okay, so that's your first one, Terry McMillan Mama. That book is really good. I think I read that one twice. I can't wait to see what your other 2 are. So while you're typing that, let's see, what can I show you all next? I layered, yes, should be adapted to a movie. But you know what? Sometimes the movies don't do the books justice. And so, you know, you've read a book and then the movie comes out and you're like, this is not even close to what the book was. But my favorite book of all time is Matilda. It's a children's book. And then when they came out with the movie Matilda, I love the movie Matilda. I love the book Matilda by Roald Dahl. Okay, so your top book is Mama by Terry McMillan. I can't wait to see what your others are. Let's see, what else do I have here? So when I wore this today, this Caramel Cream by Inash, I layered it with this lotion here. So tell me you love something without saying you love it. Look at this dent in this lotion. This is caramel vanilla body lotion. I got this from, it's a TikTok shop brand called Sky Skincare Boutique. And it comes with a body oil. Look how big these 2 bottles are. Look, I don't know. Yeah, there's the dent. You can see how much I've used. This oil goes a long way. So I put the lotion on, then I put on the perfume body oil, and then I topped it off with the caramel cream. And this is the trio that I had on today. And when I tell you compliment getter, the oil is so hydrating. It feels so good on the skin. Now, if you don't like the feel of oil on your skin, this may not be good for you. But personally, I like to look like a glazed donut when I leave that. Like, I want my face to be glazed. I want my skin to be glazed so that when the sun hits the skin, all of this melanin just pops. But I want to give glazed donut when I leave the house. But this is the trio that I wore today, and it's still very prominent in the skin, and it smells so good. Let's see, what did you say? Mary Monroe, God don't like ugly, and sequel book, God still don't like ugly, in the upper room with Jesus. John Grisham. Ooh, A Time to Kill. Girl, yes. A Time to Kill, yes. And To Kill a Mockingbird, yes. And yes again. You've got good taste. Well, let me not say you have good taste, because whatever your taste is for whatever you like and whatever you want to read is good taste. What I should say, we have similar tastes, because I love Mama by Terry McMillan. I love A Time to Kill and To Kill a Mockingbird. I've read both of those. And then Mary Monroe, I'm going to have to look that one up. God don't like ugly, and God still don't like ugly. I know that's right. I don't like ugly, y'all. So let's see. What else do I have to show you? I think I've shown you everything on my tray. Like, so this is, because the other things that are on my tray, but this is the tray that I'm pulling from. If you can see. Now the lotion that's back here in the back is a hemp's lotion. And it is a caramel vanilla, but it is super, super sweet. So this is the tray that I'm pulling from. This one here, a hemp's body lotion. It's toasted vanilla caramel, and it's a limited edition. This is super, super sweet. So that's why it's on this tray. And the other things that I didn't show you on this tray, my second favorite perfume of all time is Delizia di Marshmallow. Amazing. And then I also have, it's called Marshmallow Fluff Lotion and Body Oil. That goes along with that. But this is the tray that I'm pulling from. Oh, right here. Let's put that off to the side. And there's one other one that I want to show you all. The Clinton tapes. Anything on the Clintons. Yeah, Bath and Body Works does have good smelling lotion. It does. Oh, you know what? I should have, why is it not on here? The Vanilla Bean Noel lotion. Why is that not on my tray? I must have moved it to another tray, because I have a totally separate perfume tray. This tray is pretty much just dedicated to like my Bianco Latte and its dupes. Bianco Latte and the Dupes. But and they only sell this one during holiday times. But Vanilla Bean Noel, I don't know if you've ever smelled EOS's cashmere vanilla, but they smell identical. And so I use that as my base a lot. Which one did you get from Bath and Body Works? I'm curious. While I pull out my other box. So this right here is Noir by Riffs. This might be the fanciest packaging that I have ever seen. It is so fancy. So of course this box was in another box. And y'all look. When you flip it, am I flipping it the right way? Look at that. And it has, this is my second bottle of this, but I wanted to keep the packaging before I tossed it. I definitely wanted to show you all this, but have y'all ever seen anything like this? That is amazing. And this is by a fragrance house called Riffs, and the perfume is Noir. So I'll hold it up so that you can see. And then you flip it, and you see that on the side. That is beautiful. Let's see. I got the sample bottle. It's up here. Oh, yeah, I can't wait for you to find it so you can tell me. Because I want to know. And you know what? A lot of people frown on Bath and Body Works, but hey, if you like Bath and Body Works, especially when they're having those semi-annual sales, that's how I racked up on all of my Vanilla Bean Noels, because you know they'll have like the buy three get three free and all of those good sales, and you always have a birthday coupon and things of that nature. You get something free for your birthday, and I just rack up because I know they only sell it during the holiday months, and I have so much now I don't need to buy any for a while. My daughter is into lotions and perfumes. No, she didn't come for you and say that you were behind. Don't do that, daughter. But yes, I'm into lotions and perfumes too. But this is Noir by Riffs. And I'm going to take it out of the box, out of its little bed here so that you can see. Because, I mean, this is a whole show. This packaging, I don't know who was in the department for marketing and packaging and things of that nature. But y'all, look at this. So let me see. Hold it like this. Oh, wait. Ooh. Let's put it down. I have to go get my scissors. She can't afford that. She's a vet. Oh, well, thank your daughter for her services. Thank you so much for your services. We really do. Or for her services, I should say. Thank you so much. What part? Yes, the box is beautiful. The arm, where did she serve? Was it Navy? Was it Marines, Air Force? Okay, let's see if I can get it out without making a mess and being too clumsy. Oh, she was in the Army. Thank you so much. My dad is a vet too. He was in the Army as well. And I'm just very grateful for their services. Well, child, can I get it out the box? I don't remember it being this hard to get out the box the first time. Wait a minute. What is going on here? I don't want to break anything. Can't get it out. Well, anywho. Oh, yeah, always. That's a blessing. To go into the armed services or the Army and have school paid for. So you were so behind. But that's a blessing to have her schooling paid for. Is my top missing? Wait a minute. What is going on here? Y'all, I can't get it out the box. What is happening? Help. Somebody help. Send help. Okay, so let's pull that out. I pulled that part out. Now, there we go. Ha, 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 ha. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it doesn't sit up on its own. I have to get the thingamajig out. So I'm gonna lay that down. Right. There we go. So it sits in this. And this is Noir by Riffs. I have never in my life seen a bottle of perfume like this, ever. I've heard some people describe it as a bullet. I've heard some people describe it as like an ice cream cone. You know, you hold it like this, it looks like an ice cream cone, but I'm getting ready. Well, I don't know that I have room to add this to the tray, but I had to keep this in the box because you all had to see the pomp and circumstance of it all. This was laying in this. That's incredible. Yeah, the bottle is cute. You said, I stopped drilling her just to let her do what she thinks is best for her. Well, you know, you have to allow people to live their lives and go through things. I know I'm 44. I'll be 45 in December. And just thinking about some of the things that I went through in my teens and my early 20s, and thinking about some of the things that my parents told me. And I didn't make a ton of mistakes, like, well, we all make mistakes, but just our parents go through things so that we don't have to, and gleaning from their wisdom, just like with the whole credit card thing. Don't take out credit cards, don't do this, don't do that. And of course I didn't listen, and I had to learn the hard way. But yeah, we have to go through things on our own. Okay, 6 years older than her. So she's 38. Yep. I was born in 1980, December 1980. But I think this is the last one. I think I think this is it. This is pretty much everything that I wanted to show you all. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Do y'all have any questions for me about anything? Any questions about any of the perfumes that I've shown you? I think I've shown you all the boxes. I showed you the box for that Viral Girl Vanilla Oil. I showed you the box for Caramel Cream. This is Nyla Vanille. I showed you the box for that. Let's see, I showed you the box for Latafa Eclair. I showed you the box for Cream Velvet. Like I said, this one slides too, the Cream Velvet. Any questions for me? If I had to rate, like if I had to do a top 3, and once again, we're talking about Bianco Latte and its dupes and inspired buys. Y'all, I haven't told y'all about the ones, Tom Clancy, yes. Tom Clancy is extremely famous author. Yep. Let me tell you about the ones, the Bianco Latte dupes and inspired buys that I've tried that, I'm be honest, I hated. Because I've shown you all the ones that I love. So I'm going to give you like the top 3 of my Bianco Latte dupes. If I had a top 3, I'm looking on my tray. Caramel Cream. Let's see. Caramel Cream would be in my top 3. And then I gotta go with Latafa Eclair. And then my third one, this is hard, because it's depending upon if I want to be sweeter, if I want to be creamier. It might be Latte Abiad. Okay, y'all, I got to do a top 5 because I showed y'all 10. So I'm going to do a top 5. So this would be my top 3. This is the original. I think these are my top 3 in terms of the ones being closest to the original. Now, I believe this caramel vanilla, well, I don't know. This one here, this Noir by Riffs, identical DNA. What I will say about the Noir by Riffs is that it sits on my skin. I don't know if y'all have ever had fragrances, sometimes they melt into the skin and sometimes they just kind of sit on the skin. This kind of just sits on the skin, even though it is very, very, very close to the Bianco Latte. It doesn't melt into the skin, whereas the caramel cream melts into, caramel cream, it melts into the skin. So I think those are my top 3. This oil, oh my gosh. Oh, I love this oil. This oil is amazing. You can wear it by itself. You really don't even, but see, I'm extra. So, because I put on lotions, I put on oils. I might have on 1 lotion, 2 oils, and 2 or 3 perfumes because I like to mix and match. And so sometimes my perfume walks into the room before I do. Ooh, I can smell this through. Ooh, I didn't even open it. Y'all look. Amazing. That's a good thing and a bad thing. If you don't like perfumes, it's a terrible thing. But if you love perfumes like I do, and if you love the scent that I have, that's a good thing. I have never heard of any of the perfumes you're speaking Well, you know what? Don't worry about that because a lot of these, like I just got into these of maybe within the last year. Once, yeah, the bottle is real cute. Once I discovered how much I liked or I like Bianco Latte, like I said, this is $150 bottle. If you get it from Lucky Scent, if you get it from Amazon, you're gonna pay $150. I TikTok is now selling it for $130, but even for that, that's expensive for one bottle of perfume. So I went down this rabbit hole of trying to find less expensive options so that I'm not always spraying my most expensive perfume. And that one even isn't the most expensive bottle of perfume that I own. I have one that's topping that one. But y'all, this right here smells so good. Itir al Harir. Itralhareer. I believe is how you smell it. This is amazing. So this, and then this the body lotion and oil combo that I showed you all. Oh my gosh. Can you tell that I love it? And then I didn't even open up this oil. So this oil here, it has the roller, and this is the viral, That Girl Viral Vanilla. This is the Paul Reacts collaboration with Oksha, but it has the roller ball on the end. Or you can open up and you can get the perfume, the oil that way. It smells so good. Yep, so that's everything on my perfume tray here. Let's put this stuff back because I don't want to drop anything. I will say this cream velvet is super sweet. It's super sweet. It's very, very nice. I get tons of compliments when I wear this. And like I said, I put these together. Great combination. I get tons of compliments. You should put them on display once you get the channel going. Put all the perfumes on display? And I don't know, my channel is up and running, and I've done a few perfume videos before. I've never gone live about my perfumes, but I do have some like curated content. Like I do a little bit of everything on my channel because like I don't want to be pigeonholed. I'm not a one-trick pony. So I might be baking a cake. I might be trying a new recipe. I might be talking about my favorite sneakers. Put all the perfumes on display. Okay. Yeah. Not a bad idea. I'll take that into consideration. But y'all, this is what I wanted to show you, some of my faves. Let's see, can I get this back on here like I had it? I'm gonna have to rearrange it. I think I've shown y'all everything that I wanted to show you. Yeah. I like a variety of channels too. I watch a little bit of everything on YouTube. I watch people eating, something about the crunch of food. I don't know what that's all about, but I watch people baking and cooking. I watch, I have fragrance girlies that I follow. I like to watch vloggers and then just following their everyday lives. And then I love obviously watching perfume videos because I love perfumes. Yeah, the food reviews are nice. The food reviews are nice. Y'all have any other questions for me? I know I did a survey on my community page asking, because I'm an educator of almost 21 years, elementary school, and I asked if people wanted to have an Ask the Teacher section. I only got 3 votes, only 3 responses, and 67% of the responses was no. But you know, sometimes you have some questions about schoolwork, homework, whatever, and I would be open to helping with that. Book reviews and knitting, crocheting channels. Okay, that sounds relaxing. But y'all, that's everything. I thank you so much Thank you so much to those of you who have joined my live. I'll probably stay on for about another 10 minutes. And and log off after about an hour. What are some recipes that you all have tried? Because the last time that I went live, I talked about like summer recipes to beat the heat, and I have tried several recipes since then. Marinated cheese. I've done some smothered corn. I've done a plum crisp. I did a peach cobbler. I did like my homemade buffalo sauce and did some buffalo chicken. I've made my own Caesar dressing. All of those videos are on the channel. I've tried a lot of recipes this summer. Oh, I'm so glad that you asked me about smoothies. Okay. So I think the next time I go live, I'm going to do smoothies. My mom got us new blenders. And before my summer break is over, we are going to do smoothies. And so I love smoothies, and I keep saying I'm just going to make my own. But I am going to start doing smoothies. And so I might go live when I try doing my first smoothie. But I'm so glad you asked me about that. Do you do smoothies? And if so, what are your favorite smoothies to make? It says, do you cancer cook? I think that may be a typo. Ask me that again. Oh gosh, my hands smell so good from that perfume. What's tried bone? What's that? Is that like a meal kit? Because I do butcher box. Oh, okay, okay. I understand what you're saying, dude. You know what? I I have never delved into recipes specifically for cancer, and I'm sorry to hear that you cancer. What's the smoothie that you tried? I'll keep you in my prayers. I will definitely keep you in my prayers. And are there special recipes for those dealing with cancer? I guess things that are healthier for the body. You know what, I've never heard of that before. So I thank you for enlightening me on that. But that's something I'll research. Ooh, watermelon, pineapple, cucumber. That sounds delicious. Anything with watermelon, pineapple. Do you add like any type of greens to your smoothies, like the spinach or the kale to get the nutrients from the greens? Do you add any of that into your smoothies? Because once you blend it, you can't taste any of the greens. You gonna try it? Yeah, we can try it together. So you can try it, and I'm gonna try it too. You can't do meat. Okay. Are you completely vegan? Or can you do seafood, like like a pescatarian diet, or are you completely vegan? Because I've thought about trying some vegan recipes. Okay, difficulty swallowing. So things that are easier to swallow. Okay. Hence the smoothies. I will definitely keep you in my prayers. Not a vegan. Okay. Can't do meat, but you have to have things that you can swallow more easily. I definitely understand that. Thank you. Thank you for being so vulnerable and sharing that, trusting us with that. And I'm glad this live has been a safe space. Lost a lot of weight. I can imagine so, yeah. If you don't mind asking, how much weight have you lost or did you lose? I'm gonna have to think about some recipes like that. Oh, wow. Over 50 pounds. Wow. Wow. Did it come off very quickly, or was it like a gradual loss? To God be the glory. You said you don't look sick. You don't look like what you've been through. Okay, give God praise for that. Amen. Okay. You were walking and it came off. Mm-hmm. Walking is such a great exercise, such a great exercise, especially if you're having joint issues, um, low effort, low pressure on the body and the joints. Walking, that full body exercise, that's some good cardio. It'll do it every time. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for sharing. You shared a lot. You shared your favorite books and your authors, your scents that you like to wear. You're a fruity fragrance girl. You like thrillers and suspense. Yes, definitely eating those fruits and vegetables help. Because you get those natural nutrients that you have. Like, quick thing about me, I've lost over 100 pounds naturally. I did like a weight loss video on my channel about how losing the weight changed my life forever. And by any means am I small? No. But I don't look anything like what I used to look like. I don't look anything close to what I used to look like. And another thing that has helped, especially being a woman of a particular age, kind of dealing with some of these perimenopausal symptoms, like eating at home. So I was eating out like 5 or 6 days a week. And now I've gone to eating at home 6 days a week, and it has done wonders for my gut health, my skin, because like I was having hormonal acne and things of that nature. But the eating at home has been a game changer. And those fruits and vegetables, getting those nutrients in, like my calf muscles used to cramp up a lot. They don't even cramp anymore. I was having horrible night sweats. Those have subsided so much. There's a guy who has a channel. He had cancer. He was taking those health vitamins. There are a lot of things out there on the market to try. I wonder what the vitamins what they were that he was trying. And you have to be careful about, buying things, because sometimes people just want to sell you things to make money. And they really don't have great nutritional value. But there are some people who really do have good hearts, and they are really trying to help. So, yes, whatever works for you and your body, definitely, yeah. If you found something that's working for you, definitely stick to what's working for you. Ooh, you take a shot for. How often do you have to take your shot for your bones? And does the shot hurt? Once a month. Okay. Is it a long needle? Does it hurt? You have shared so much about yourself. I am just intrigued. Now, thank you so much for sharing so much about yourself. We started off with perfumes, and now we're just kind of having a personal one-on-one talk. Oh yeah, a long needle. It doesn't hurt, but it's a long needle. And does it help? Do you think taking that shot helps? Do you see positive results? Please don't look at the needle. I'm going to tell you, if you look at the needles, it messes you up every single time. Got to turn away. I'm glad that your shot helps. And I'm glad that you have found a regimen that works for your cancer and for your lifestyle. And thank you again, like I said, for sharing. Y'all, this has been a great live. Thank you to those who spent some time with me here in the live. If you didn't catch the beginning of the live, I was talking about my favorite perfume and the Dupes and Inspired by. Hey, sis. Girl, you just coming in. Y'all, my sister just joined the chat. I've been on here for almost an hour. Hey, girl. Hey, sis. Y'all say hey to my sissy poo. Sis, I was on here talking about my favorite perfume, Bianco Latte. Hey, Pamela. Flaxseed oil, 2,000 milligrams once a day. Great. Oh, great for hot flashes. It's full of Now, how do you pronounce this word? Isoflavones? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, reading books. Now, I'm going to have to check out this flaxseed oil. Because, baby, the way I have my own personal summers and I pull out my big click-clack fan and I got to fan myself down. Woo. I'm definitely going to have to try that out. Those of you who are just joining the live, I was talking about my favorite perfume and all of the dupes and inspired buys. Like, I've shown like 10 different perfumes. If there's anyone who wants me to show them again, I will. What a blessing, 64 years. Ooh, okay, so reading books is agreeing with you, Pamela, that flaxseed and chia seeds are great. Sis, you said you need that too. We're gonna have to try the flax seeds. And let me go back up to the chat. 2,000 milligrams once a day. Great for hot flashes. Baby, now do you get yours like at CVS? Do you order from Amazon? Do you go to like a GMC? Where do you get yours? You let the chia seeds soak and then add lemon to it. Walmart, okay. Pamela says she gets it from Walmart. And you know what? Their stuff is pretty inexpensive too. So reading books, you said you let the chia seeds soak and then you add lemon to it. So I guess, do you put the chia seeds like in a glass with water and let them soak and then add the lemon to it? How does that work? I'm curious now. Don't use caffeine. It gives you hot flashes. I've cut back on my Starbucks a lot. I just went today and got a cold brew. I didn't even drink it all. And because I was going to Starbucks like shucks 2 or 3 times a week, and I had to cut that out. It was not good. Okay, so you soak the chia seeds in water, let them soak, and then you just drink it like that? Once they soak in the water and add lemon, that's how you drink it? This is good information. I have to try that out. Sis, let me know when you get if y'all don't know my sister's in the chat. Say hey to my sissy poo. No, okay, you need to drain the water. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. So you put the chia seeds in water, let it soak, add lemon, and then drain the water, then add the chia seeds to like a smoothie or something like that. I think I get what you're saying. Okay. So I need to get the flax seeds, 2,000 milligrams. I will say, eating at home 6 days a week has really, really helped with my hormonal stuff. Use rice water on your skin. It makes skins glow. I told you earlier that I like looking like a glazed donut. So anything that makes the skin glow, I am here for it. Ooh, rice water and hair now. I'm be honest, I don't put much in my hair of anything because it gets cut down every Saturday. But that's good advice. Anybody who comes into this live, y'all replay the live. Y'all catch these gems that are down in the chat. Oh, for the scalp. Okay. Does it help with itchy scalp? I don't have itchy scalp, but I'm wondering if the rice water helps for a dry scalp. I've heard some people talk about rice water. Dang, I smell good. Ooh. Oh, I smell so good. Coconut oil. Hey, Kamisha. Coconut oil is top tier. Y'all, I wish y'all could smell me. I need smell-o-vision on my live. I smell so good. But don't use it all in the hair. It makes hair thick and unmanageable. Yeah, I'm in the barber chair every Saturday. My hair has been cut like this now for, I think I got it cut in 2006. I don't know that I'm ever going back. I love my brush cut. Oh, I wish y'all could smell me. I smell amazing. What did I spray on this arm? This is what I sprayed. Thank you. This is what I sprayed on this arm. Oh, it smells so good. This haircut is so light. It's so manageable. I don't have to really, as a black woman, you know, you think, well, I can't work out, I can't get in the pool, I can't do that, because who's getting ready to spend all their money on their hair to sweat it out? But with my cut like this, I don't have to worry about any of that. Reading book says BRB. Be right back. But yep, those of you who are just joining the chat, thank you so much for joining. I was talking about my favorite perfume and all of the inspired buys and dupes and schmoops that I have. Let's see. The Taskine Caramel Cascade. I tried that one. I hated it. I've tried, there are a lot of people say that Vanilla Voyage smells like Bianco Latte. I don't get Bianco Latte vibes from Vanilla Voyage at all. Okay, Kamisha, you said you like wearing men's cologne. Tell me, drop in the chat what you like to wear. Because Reading Book says she likes fruity scents. But she doesn't like loud perfumes. Kamisha, what do you like to wear? Because this right here, this is the DNA that I like. The caramel, the vanilla, the honey, coumarin, sugar. I like creamy, rich, and dense. But I'm curious to know what perfume you like to wear. I mean, what cologne you like to wear. Because there are a lot of women who can pull off masculine leaning fragrances and colognes. I can't pull that off, but there are lots of women who can. I like sweet, I like edible, I like vanilla, I like caramel. That's what I like to wear. I'm curious to know what cologne you like to wear. I'm so glad y'all jumped in the chat. Y'all, I have shown all kinds of things. I've shown perfume boxes and packaging. Y'all, because some of this packaging has been, this is the bottle that was inside of here. Isn't that bottle pretty? This was inside here. This is very jasmine forward, but the dry down caramel vanilla is really nice. I've been on here showing all kinds of things, trying to put people on the caramel cream. It was a box inside of a box. But this is, look at that. This is, oops. This was inside here. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. And I said, I can't throw the boxes away. I got to show the people the boxes. I think the boxes that, for this one right here, this took the cake for me. It spins. Like, I have never seen anything like that in my life. Perfume packaging that, but it sat down in here like this. And then this is the base. I have never seen anything like that in my life. You know what? Why not spray it? Let's spray. It all smells the same anyway. Look at the atomizer. Look how well it sprays. Woo! Oh my gosh. That smells so good. Now, mind you, all of these have the same DNA. So when I'm saying I'm smelling good, they pretty much all smell the same. Oh my gosh. This and this, identical. But like I was saying, this one doesn't melt in the skin like this one does. I think these two are probably the closest to Bianco Latte that I've smelled. And I've smelled a lot. Boy, if y'all could smell me, I smell amazing. I like Burberry, Lacrosse. My favorite is the, oh gosh, that Dolce & Gabbana light blue. Top tier, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Now, not for me, but when I smell that Dolce & Gabbana light blue on other people, it smells so good. I smell so good. Good grief. Ooh, Cherry Blossoms Mist. Okay, Reading Books is back. If you like cherry, well, don't pay that because Tom Ford's Lost Cherry smells amazing. And even though I said I don't like fruity scents, that's the one that I bought that I loved. And then I tried a dupe from Dossier, called Dossier, or Dossier, however you pronounce it. It's called Ambery Cherry. Much less expensive. It smells so good. So if you like cherry, it's a brand called Dossier, or Dossier, however you pronounce it. They have an ambery cherry, I think it's called. And then there are lots of cherry scents out on the market, but that one smells really good. Ooh, Giorgio Armani. Okay, then. Okay. You really do like the men's cologne. I'm so intrigued by this. So I guess you like with the men's cologne, because even with them, some of them can be more musky, some of them can be more fresh, even some of them can be sweeter. I bought my dad a cologne for Father's Day. It's called Filthy Rich Signature One. Oh my gosh, it's in the DNA of Baccarat Rouge. It smells so good on him. I just like sweet. But I guess with Giorgio Armani, would that be, I think that's pretty heavy. Tell me the notes in that. Oh, it smells so good. I bought some Usher cologne and I really didn't care for it. Oh, yeah. You have to know what works for your body, because I have smelled perfume on other people and loved it on them and hated it on me. Which one are you going to get? Which one? You said you're going to get, what you going to get? The Giorgio Armani? Oh, gosh. Very heavy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Which one are you going to get, Kamisha? Musky and sweet. I have to be careful with the musky smells, just like that Vanilla Voyage. It starts off really sweet, and I wish I had the bottle to show you, but I gave it to, my mom has one. But that Vanilla Voyage, once it lays on my skin, it dries down very, very musky. Oh, the one, girl, let me tell you, that, now I'm going to tell you, it's expensive. I got it at like a discount perfumery at our local mall, but it's called Filthy Rich Signature One. It smells so good. Yeah, Filthy Rich Signature One, because they have a Signature One and a Signature Two. But the Filthy Rich Signature One, and they have a female version. I'm gonna be honest, I like the male version better. It smells so good on him. It just smells good, period. If I was into that DNA, I would wear that one because it's sweet. It's so, and the longer it sits, the sweeter it gets. Yep. Filthy Rich Signature One. And I gotta warn you, it is expensive. But if you can find it at a discounted price, because when I got it at the mall, it was less expensive, and then he gave me like an extra percentage off. But it's a really nice bottle. It's a very, very big bottle, and a lot goes a long way. So even if you drop a coin on it, and you gonna spend a pretty penny on it, but if you decide to buy it, it's gonna last you forever, because just like one or two sprays and it's lasting all day. It's lasting all day. Y'all have any other questions? You're so welcome, Kamisha. Thank you for joining the live. I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying our little chit chat here. Y'all, I've been on here for over an hour. Did my sister leave? Sis, you gone? I hope y'all have enjoyed the live. I'm going to get on off here. I have shared lots of perfumes, oils, lotions, things of that nature. I might do like a separate live talking about the ones that I tried that I hated, because there are several that I just did not like that other people seem to love. But thank you all. This live has been great. Thank you for engaging in Yeah, there are lots of comments on here. Thank you all so much for the engagement. Thank you for the like. I saw the like go up. Thank you, Kamisha. I appreciate y'all being here. If you all have not subscribed to my channel, please just take some time to do so. Like I said, I do a little bit of everything on my channel. My tagline is cakes, kicks, and content. So I might be baking a cake. I might be talking about, thank you for subscribing, Kamisha. I appreciate you. I might be baking a cake. I might be trying a new recipe. I might be talking about perfumes. When I first started my channel almost 3 years ago, I was really heavy on the sneaker content. So I have like I did like huge sneaker hauls because I am a sneakerhead. I am. And I love wearing sneakers. I might have to do a video and show you all some of my faves that I haven't bought any sneakers this year, none. This is 2025. In 2024, I bought 19 pairs of sneakers. 19 pair. But I haven't bought any shoes this year. I guess because I've been buying perfume. We're not going to talk about that, though. But thank you so much, Kamisha, for subscribing. And those of you who've liked the live. I'm going to get out of here. It's dinner time. I got some chicken breasts that I think I'm getting ready to cook and do something with that. And I will check y'all out in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.